Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School for tonight's non-league matchup between the Bay Path Minutemen and the North Brookfield Lady Indians. LPAC is excited to be bringing you all home games live for the boys and girls varsity basketball teams this season. I'm Tabby LeBlanc, and I'll be behind the microphone to describe tonight's action, so sit back and enjoy the game. The Minutemen of Bay Path, playing out of the Colonial League Small Division, come into tonight's contest with a league record of 2-0 and an overall record of 7-1. Their one loss came against Tri-County 26-25 2 weeks ago. Back on December 27th, the Minutemen were victorious against the Lady Indians by a score of 51-53. The Purple and Gold under coach John Celine have 8 seniors on their roster. They are led in scoring by senior Nikel Wasevich at 10.6, sophomore Madison Paulus at 9.4, senior Kiara Coates at 8.6. Also on the north side of the 5 points per game are seniors Alexis Afriri at 6.3 and Emily Wong Kim at 5.8. And what was kind of shocking is 22 of those points have come from the free throw line. As a team, Bay Path averages 48.5 points per game while holding opponents to a 26.5 points per game average. The Minutemen's next game will be tomorrow afternoon, January 10th, as they try to avenge their only loss up to now at home against Tri-County at 5 p.m. The Lady Indians 3-4 overall and a 3-0 in the WCC on the young season. They're coming off a tough 52-32 loss to Bartlett High on Monday night. This was on the heels of a convincing 36-17 win last Thursday on the road against Trivium. In a victory over Trivium, senior guard Sydney Messenger led the way on offense with 14 points, including 2 3-pointers. Serenity Ayala followed on the score sheet, racking up 12 points herself. And at this time, we're going to turn it to our athletic director, Ralph Kay, for our starting lineups and national anthem. You know, just as a side note, I don't think I could play in today's game because I don't think I could learn all these handshakes that the players have. It's like it'd take me longer than learning plays. So in a previous matchup between the Indians and Bay Path, the Indians were led by Serenity Ayala with 10 points and Sydney Messenger with 7. Kelly Dage and Madison DiDonato both checked in with 5 each. So we'll go through a few more notes as the game goes along. So for Bay Path, starting lineup, Nikhil Vasevich, Alexis Afrili, Kiara Coates, Emily Wong Cam, and Madison Paulus. For the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger, Sam Riccitelli, Lindsay Schimmelpenny, Brianna Quilich, and Serenity Ayala. Bay Path moving the ball around on the outside. A long range bomb is no good. Ball batted around, goes out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Indians ball. Sydney Messenger bringing it up. Nice crossover dribble. Bay Path, it's like they're a man-to-man, switching off. Sydney tries to make a backdoor pass, doesn't hit anything, and it's thrown away. It'll be Lady Indians ball. Otto Shelto and Jeff Earls are officials for tonight's game. Veteran crew. High post to Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Sydney Messenger pulls back out. Sydney doubled up in the corner and travels. Looking like Bay Path is starting off in the zone and then coming out and matching up. Now Brookfield right now is in a 1-2-2. Wallace goes in the corner. Long range bomb around and out. Sam Riccitelli gets tied up. Bay Path comes up with a loose ball. And we've got a jump ball. It's going to be North Brookfield ball. Sam, bring it up. Goes into Serenity at the high post. Serenity tries to go through the middle. Gets balled up, takes the shot from outside. It's no good. Wasevich with it, bringing it down the right side. Looking around, slowing it down. Over to Afriyi. Afriyi. Ball goes inside, up and around. That was Kiara Coates with the first basket of the night. Kiara, a senior. A lot of seniors on this roster for Bay Path. 8 of them, I believe, but I think one is missing. Emily Margopis is missing tonight. Brianna Quilich puts it up, no good. Sam Riccitelli comes down with the offensive rebound. Out to Sydney Messenger. At around Freehee. Alexis, ball goes inside, batted by Serenity. Kept in play by Serenity. Wallace drives back out. Alexis for long range, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and in, up, missed by number 10 is Emily Wong Cam. Sydney Messenger loses a dribble out to Serenity Ayala. Alexis with it. Slowed down by Sydney Messenger. Bay Path taking their time. Wasevich for 3, no good. Ball batted around. Coates comes up with it. Wasevich, Alexis. Ball goes inside to Coates. Nice little spin around the rim, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny comes down with it. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Lady Indians ball. Kelly Dage in for Brianna Quilzitz. Both teams taking their time bringing the ball up. Looks like Bay Path is now in man-to-man. Sydney Messenger with a nice crossover to the top of the circle. Gives up her dribble. Serenity Ayala goes baseline. Gets bottled up by Coates. And we got a blocking foul. That foul's on number 24, Kiara Coates. That's her first. team first. Kind of a sluggish start to this one. Bay Path with a 2-0 lead. 4:41 left in the first quarter. Sydney Messenger to inbounds. Looks to get it in, doesn't hit anybody. Sam Richitelli comes up with it. Tries to dribble out. Ball's around on the floor. Sydney Messenger comes up with it, drives the lane, puts it up and in. Sydney Messenger, the Indians' first points of the game. And come back out in the press. And Bay Path throws it away. It'll be Lady Indians ball. Of course, all keys to winning is scoring, but really in North Brookfield's case, because in order for them to get into their pressure defense, it's mostly off of made field goals. Sydney Messenger outside, guided by Alexis. Tried to get it inside to Serenity Ayala, and the Coates steals it. Kiara Coates, way far ahead to Paulus. Back out. Coates launches a three. Little strong. Serenity Ayala with the rebound, gets fouled. Foul is on Nelly Voskovich. It's her first, team second. Sydney Messenger brings it up to the left. Crosses back to the right. It's bottled up, tries to go back door. Serenity Ayala in the corner is doubled. The Bay Path knocks it out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Indians ball with 12 seconds to go on a shot clock. Lindsay to Kelly. Kelly Days launches a three. It's short. Doesn't catch anything, and it will be Bay Path ball. Now Brookfield on the press. Coates out to Paulus. Down sideline, Sydney Messenger knocks it off of Paulus's leg. Addison Paulus averaging 9.4 points a game. I believe she played as an 8th grader. Brianna Quilich back in, replacing Lindsay Schimmelpenny. City Messenger inbounds, can't find anybody. Throws it out to Kelly Dage. Kelly. City Messenger, skip pass. Paulus knocks it out. Paulus throws it up, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Bay Path ball. Alexis goes in the corner. Paulus for three. It's good. That's three-pointer. Addison Paulus. 5-2. Bay Path up. 2:52 left in the first quarter. City Messenger trying to get by Alexis. Goes to Kelly Dage. Kelly Dage. Serenity Ayala driving baseline. Back out to Sydney. Throws up a runner. It's deflected. Bay Path comes down with it. Voskovich up ahead to Paulus on the drive. No good. Gets her own rebound. Pulls it back out. To Coates at the foul line. Back to Voskovich. No good. But laid up and in by number 10, Emily Wong Cam. Sydney Messenger on a runner, no good. Brianna Quilich gets it, throws it back up, and we got a jump ball. Be Bay Path ball. Now at Brookfield in their 1-2-1-1 press. Serenity Ayala with the deflection. Goes into Messenger on a quick turnover. Misses Alexis bringing it up. And it's knocked out of bounds. It will be Bay Path ball. Ashlyn Paulus over to Wasovich, looking to get it into Coates. In the corner, Wasovich. And we got a foul. Foul was on Sydney Messenger. That's her first. And Nikel Wasovich is going to go line and get 3. Wasovich averaging 10 points, 10.6 points a game. Misses the first. 15 threes this year. She leads the team in three-pointers. As a team, Bay Path has 33 of them. Wasovich misses the second. Kayla Davis, another senior, in for Bay Path. Wasovich gets one. Avoids the hat trick. Sydney pushing it up. Brookfield trying to improve the tempo a little bit. Trinity Ayala trying to get inside. Back to Sydney. Quick jump off the screen. It's good. That was 2 for Sydney. It's her second bucket. That's 4. Ball's batted away. But Wasovich comes up with it. Back to Alexis. Alexis taking her time. Ball goes inside to Coates. Back outside. Alexis with a step to Coates in the corner. It's long. Wasovich comes up with a rebound. No good. And it's going to stay Bay Path ball. Bay Path up. Inside, up and in by Wong Kim. Emily Wong Kim. Somebody lost her. Sydney Messenger, crossover. Goes off the high screen by Brianna Quilzich. Serenity Ayala. Looking to take Davis. Comes up around the outside of the rim. Back to Sam Riccitelli. Off glass. Sam Riccitelli. Ooh. Bay Path goes over the defense. Wasovich comes down. Kelly Days. Back to Sydney Messenger. Sydney driving the right baseline. Throws up a runner around the rim and out, but she's fouled. That foul was on Wasovich. That's her second. Her second, team third. Sydney Messenger going to line for 2. Sydney dips, shoots, a little strong. Christina Pink, a sophomore, in for Coates, for Kiara Coates. Messenger dips, shoots, got it. Sydney with 5. Bay Path and being pressed. Oh, Brianna just can't get there. Wasovich lays it up and in. And the score at the end of 1 quarter here at the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School is Bay Path 12, North Brookfield 7. So over the course of the season, the Indians, Lady Indians, have had pretty balanced scoring throughout. Sophomore Madison DiDonato is averaging 6.1. Freshman Kelly Day 6.3. Freshman Serenity Ayala 9.4. Sam Riccitelli, seniors 4.1. Senior Sydney Messenger 6.3. And we have junior Brianna Quillich chipping in with 1.3. Junior Lindsay Schimmelpenny with 3. Freshman Megan Bokus at 2.4. Freshman Rebecca Mina with 3. And sophomore Jonna Farley, who splits her games with the JV, is yet to score. As a team, the Lady Indians are averaging 35.9 points per game and giving up 34.9. So to start the second quarter, Lady Indians will be inbounding the ball with Sam Riccitelli, Cindy Messenger, Serenity Ayala, Kelly Dage, and Brianna Quilzitz. Try to go backdoor to Sam. Wasevich comes up with it. It's Nikel Wasevich, Alexis Afrihi, and we got a travel. That's Emily Wong Kim. What else we get out there? Number Taylor Davis, number 21. And number 44, Christina Pink. Sydney Messenger, tricky dribbles, pulls it back out. Lobs it into Serenity Ayala on the back door. It's good. Serenity Ayala, that's her first points of the night. North Brookfield clinging tough. Kelly Dage with the steal. Sam Riccitelli off glass is no good. Bay Path comes down with the rebound. 12-9. North Brookfield down by 3. Taylor Davis in the corner to Wasevich. No good. Sam Riccitelli cross court to Sydney Messenger. And we got a jump ball. Coach Bennett was trying to get a timeout, but couldn't get it. Bay Path inbound underneath their own hoop. Goes into Christina Pink. Misses the layup, but is fouled. That foul is on, I think, yep, Kelly Dage. That's her first. Team second. Pink at the line. Strong on the first one. Christina Pink, a sophomore, averaging 2 points a game. Pink dips, shoots. It's good. Christina Pink gets 1 out of 2. And we got a sub, Lindsay Schimmel-Penny in for Brianna Quilzitz. 13-9, we're just starting the second quarter. Bay Path up by 4. Sydney Messenger bringing it up. Looking for a screen. Got it. Back to Sam Riccitelli on a give and go. Kelly Dage gets swallowed up right away. Lindsay Schimmel-Penny, nice drop step. Not enough on it. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay North Brookfield ball. Sydney Messenger to inbound. Goes to Serenity Ayala. Gets it deflected. Alexis trying to get out ahead. 2-on-2. Ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Bay Path ball on the side. Madison Paulus back in. Replacing number 21, Kayla Davis. Goes in the corner to Paulus, and it's like got a blocking foul on Sydney Messenger. That's Sydney's second. Megan Bokus is in for Sydney Messenger. Lobbed out to Alexis. Output no good. Bokus with a rebound, tied up. It's going to be Lady Indians ball. Bay Path steals. Bokus with the rebound. Let's ball it up. Sam Riccitelli tries to go through double team. It's going to stay white ball. Bay Path now in the press. Paulus steals it into Wasevich. It's short. Sam Riccitelli comes down with it. Tries to get it ahead. Does to Kelly Dage. Out ahead. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Indians ball. Megan Bokus inbounds, the 7th grader. Ball goes inside. And we get a foul. That foul is on Alexis Afriyi. That's her first. North Brookfield inbounds. That's the team 4th. Goes out to Sam. Back to Serenity. Serenity to Sam. Ball's deflected into the backcourt. Megan saves it. Alexis with the steal. Wallace outside. Vlasovic. Coates on a runner. It's good. Kiera Coates. It's 4 for Kiera. Sam Riccitelli on a mission. Serenity Ayala from the corner for 3. It's long. Wallace pulls it back. Whoops. Thought she had somebody open. Paulus outside. Runner, it's good. Madison Paulus. That's 5 for Madison. Ahead for Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Doesn't work. Kiera Davis and Emily Wong Cam back in the game for Bay Path. Bay Path up ahead. Cross court, goes out of bounds. It'll be Lady Indians ball. Sydney Messenger in the game for Kelly Dage. Riccitelli bringing it up. Cross court to Sydney Messenger. High post. Serenity Ayala puts it up, no good. Battles for the offensive rebound. It's going to be the Lady Indians ball. 17-9, 4:22 left in the half. Messenger to inbounds. Lob to Schimmelpenny. Serenity Ayala. Can't connect. Alexis surveying the scene here. Now Brookfield a 1-2-2. Wallace in the corner. Goes to Coates at the high post. Coates bringing it out. Alexis has to put it up from way downtown. It's strong. Sydney Messenger comes down with it. Being dogged by Paulus. Backdoor to Riccitelli. No go. It's going to be Bay Path ball. Melly Wasovic back in, replacing Alexis Afriyi. Long pass to Wasovic. They go over the zone. Bay Path slowing it down. Bay Path seems content to run their offense every time down. Ball gets batted out of bounds, so stay Bay Path ball. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. 3:23 left in the half. Bay Path inbound. Across the baseline. Can't connect. Sydney Messenger. Hesitation dribble. Sydney puts it up. No good. Sam Riccitelli battles for rebound. Serenity Ayala. 15-footer is good. Serenity Ayala. That's 4 for Serenity tonight. Sam Riccitelli had a chance for a steal. Ball got batted away. Bay Path calls timeout. North Brookfield trying to stay close here. Bay Path with a 17-11 lead. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in the half. The next game for the Lady Indians will be this coming Friday as they host the St. Mary's Lady Eagles in a 6:30 start. North Brookfield will then hit the road for 3 straight. Next Tuesday the 15th at David Prouty, Thursday the 17th at Quabog, and Friday the 25th. And they'll be playing the St. Mary's Eagles in Worcester. Next time they'll be home will be Monday, January 28th, as they will be hosting the Lady Wolverines of Leicester. The boys of North Brookfield also continue their road schedule with a visit to Richland Street in Worcester as they tangle with the Eagles of St. Mary's this coming Friday, January 11th. They'll also be at Prouty next Tuesday as part of the doubleheader. They'll be playing at 6:30 as the girls will be playing at 5. They'll return home next Friday night as they will be hosting the high-flying Crusaders of Notre Dame of Fitchburg. Remember last year, Notre Dame, a lot of underclassmen, they got everybody back, and they could all shoot. Right. Also this Saturday night, a reminder, the Harlem Superstars will be invading the Julianne Caron Memorial Gymnasium at 5:30 start. Doors open at 4:30. Tickets are $9 in advance or $10 at the gate. You can see me or stop at the superintendent's office if you want them before. Baypath tries to get it inside. Vlasic with it. Alexis has to put it up. And that's for 2. Lindsay Schimmelpenny battles for the boards. The coach comes up with it and kicks it out of bounds. 17-11, Baypath by 6. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Sydney Messenger bringing it back. Now Brookfield had some opportunities on offense and just not able to get the ball to drop. Megan Bokus, seen a lot of action here in the first half. Ball goes into Lindsay, puts it up. Sam Michitelli bats away the pass. Paulus drives the lane, gets it inside to Wong Cam, and we got a jump ball. Be Baypath ball. Back into Paulus after the inbounds. Waskovic in the corner. Strong outraces Sydney Messenger for the ball. Not textbook basketball here tonight. It's the type of game you'd expect after a long layoff from both teams. Baypath loses it out of bounds. It will be an Brookfield ball. Alexis doesn't agree with our official, but nonetheless, it will be an Brookfield ball. Sydney Messenger inbound. Goes to Serenity Ayala. Tries to go up, and she goes out of bounds. Baypath putting it in front of the bleachers. Alexis bounce pass into Wong Cam. Lindsay might have got a piece of that one. We got to travel. It's going to be the Lady Indians ball. Sam Richatelli inbound. Sydney Messenger. And both teams being very patient on offense. We'll call it being patient. Sydney tries to go through, gets it stolen. Wasovic gets by, and we got an offensive foul. Nelly Wasovic, that's her third. Good job by Serenity Ayala, hustling back and getting position. Baypath, full court man-to-man is their press. With a double, Focus gets doubled up. We got a jump ball. It will be Lady Indians ball. Nice pass by Sydney. Serenity lays it up and in. Serenity Ayala. That's 6 for Serenity. Baypath. Paulus drives. And goes out of bounds. It will be North Brookfield ball. North Brookfield keeping it close here. First half, 45 seconds to go. Oh. Ball goes to Lindsay up ahead. Lindsay driving baseline, puts it up, no good. Bay Path comes down with it. Coates on the fly, Kiara Coates. Slowed down by Sam Riccitelli. Bay Path taking their time. Alexis with it. Not any offense. Paulus in the corner. Goes inside to Wong Cam, puts it up, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Focus. Kiara Coates on the floor. Wasovich in the corner. Paulus. Alexis drives back to Paulus in the corner. Wasovich from way downtown. No good. Paulus, no good. And no good. So a score at the end of the first half here in North Brookfield is Bay Path Minutemen 17 and North Brookfield Lady Indians 13. And we'll see if we're going to stick around for the cheerleaders routine. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back probably in about 6 minutes or so. So our score at the half here from the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School is Bay Path 17 and North Brookfield Lady Indians 13. Don't go away. All right, welcome back to the Julian Cairn Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield High School at halftime here. We're sitting with a Bay Path 4-point lead, 17-13. Kind of a slow-paced first half. Scoring for Bay Path: Nikel Wasevich with 3, Kiera Coates with 4, Emily Wong Cam with 4, Madison Paulus with 5, and Christina Pink with 1 for a total of 17. For the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger with 5, Samantha Riccitelli with 2, Serenity Ayala with 6 for a total of 13. Foul trouble for Bay Path. Wasevich has 3. Alexis Afriyi has 1, and Kiara Coates 1. For North Brookfield, Sydney Messenger has 2, and Kelly Dage has 1. Just while I have a minute, there's a shout out for our cheerleading squad, coached by Tori Zalaskis, led by captains Cami Zalaskis and Michaela Adams. Other members are Kaylee Peterson, Kaylee Dutter, Paige Milkman, Hannah Southwick, Caitlin Anderson, and Peyton Cantwell. All right, so a reminder, our next game for the Lady Indians will be this coming Friday as they host the St. Mary's Lady Eagles in a 6:30 start here in North Brookfield. The Lady Indians then hit the road for 3 straight. Next Tuesday, they'll be at David Prouty as part of that doubleheader where they play at 5 and the boys at 6:30. Then Thursday night, they'll be at Quabog, which should be an interesting matchup this year. And then Friday the 25th, they'll be playing the Lady Eagles at St. Mary's. Next time they'll be home will be Monday, January 28th, as they will be hosting the Lady Wolverines of Leicester High. For the North Brookfield boys, they'll also continue on the road with a visit to the Eagles of St. Mary's this coming Friday, the 11th. And they'll be at Prouty, as we said, next Tuesday. Their next home game is next Friday, as they'll be hosting the Crusaders of Notre Dame of Fitchburg. Another note, this Saturday night, the Booster Club will be hosting the Harlem Superstars at 5:30. So hope to see you out here. Patriots are playing Sunday, so you don't have to worry about conflicts there, unless you're a Kansas City Chief, Indianapolis Colts fan, I guess. So Bay Path will inbound. We have Nelly Voskovich, Alexis Afrihi, Madison Paulus, Emily Wokam, and Kiara Coates. For North Brookfield, Sydney Messenger, Serenity Ayala, Brianna Quilzich, Lindsay Schimmelpenny, and Samantha Riccitelli. Sydney Messenger gets the ball into Serenity. And it's stolen by Bay Path, but out of the way. Judging by that play, it looks like North Brookfield's going to try to get the ball inside to Ayala. Wasevich in the corner, turns down the 3, gives it back to Paulus. Again, Bay Path taking their time. Alexis, Paulus, drives to Coates. Alexis for 3, no good. Paulus, the offensive rebound, lays it back in. Well, North Brookfield did a good job of working it down, and then Bay Path with the offensive rebound. Messenger bringing it up. Goes around the screen by Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Bay Path man-to-man. Ayala drives the lane, puts it off glass, no good. And Brianna Quillich is putting it back up and got fouled. Looks like that foul is on Kiara Coates. That's Kiara's second. Lindsay at the line shooting 2. Dips, shoots, got it. That's Lindsay's first points of the night. Lindsay got 2. Now Brookfield back out in their press. Looks like it might be a little different. Looks like a 2-on-2. Alexis goes to left corner, Wasevich. Now Brookfield in a 2-3. Paulus with it. Ooh, I think she changed to pivot feet, but could be wrong. Paulus on the drive, puts it up, no good. Jimbo Penny with the rebound. Ball gets batted around. It will be North Brookfield ball. Bay Path now, press full court man. And then they double on that first pass. Ball comes in. That foul is on Emily Wong Kim. It's her first. We'll stay now. Brookfield ball on the sideline. Sydney tries to inbound. Batted again. Sydney tries to get it to Brianna Coolidge. Can't do it. Kiara Coates steals it. Wasevich for three. Nailed it. Mikkel Wasevich. That's her first three-pointer of the night. She's got 15 of them this year. That makes 16. Sydney Messenger coming up. Bay Path in man-to-man with a double, and the ball goes to Riccitelli in the corner. Sydney Messenger accidentally tripped, but it's going to be a foul. That's Mikkel Wasevich, and that's 4 on Mikkel. One of those accidental ones, but you got to make it. Got to call it. Sam Riccitelli back to Sydney Messenger. Passes up the three, but tries to get back to Sam. It's kicked out of bounds. Kayla Davis is in for Bay Path. They'll be Lady Indians ball in front of their own bench. Bay Path with the steal. Paulus running it up. Paulus to give her a little bit of room. Turns it down. Back to Alexis Afreye. I'm just going to call her Alexis for the rest of the night. Again, Bay Path very deliberate. Emily Wong Cam charges into Brianna Quillich. It's like 2 offensive fouls tonight. You just don't see that in a week. Sydney, oh! And Quillich goes down. Slipped. Alexis bringing it up to Paulus. 22-15, Bay Path extending the lead a little bit. Davis to Paulus, ball's batted around. Coates, nice drop step. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay Bay Path ball. Kelly Dage entering the game for Brianna Quillich. Kayla Davis inbound. Serenity Ayala blocks the shot. Coates comes down with it. Serenity Ayala out of the back, drives the lane, comes up short. Davis with it. Alexis bounce pass inside to Emily Wong Kim. Kelly Dage almost comes up with a steal. Davis from long range, no good. New shot clock for Bay Path. Coates tries the lane, no good. Got ridden off by Lindsay Schumanpenny a little bit. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Indians ball. Naylin Koo, number 15, in for the first time tonight. A junior. Sam Riccitelli gets into Serenity Ayala. Serenity, backdoor cut to Sam Riccitelli. Megan Bokus back in for North Brookfield. Ball goes out of bounds. And we got a timeout before that ball went out of bounds. So with 3:57 to go in the third quarter, Bay Path with a 7-point lead, 22-15. So it's been a couple of weeks since we've seen you last, and we've seen the Lady Indians, and during that time, they have an overall record of 3-4, 3-0 in the WCC, the all-important WCC. So after they play the Eagles Friday night, I think that will be everybody in the league. So should be able to tell pretty much how things are going to go this year. Bethany Christian does not have a varsity team this year. Now Brookfield inbound, goes to Lindsay on the baseline. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be stay the Lady Indians ball. Focus to Lindsay, to Serenity. Find Kelly Dage inside, lays it up and in. Kelly Dage. That's her first bucket of the night. North Brookfield back pressing. North Brookfield clinging in, keeping it close. Davis, no good. Alexis with the offensive rebound. Let's get past to Paulus. Head and shoulder fake, goes around, banks it in. Madison Paulus. It's our first points of the second half. Turnover. Coates going coast to coast. Lays it up, too strong, no good. Davis, long with it. Maypath comes back down with it. Slowing it down, Alexis with it. Looking to go inside to Coates. Nice catch. Back to Alexis. Driving the lane. It's up a runner, around the rim, no good. Batted around. Baypath comes up with it. On the drive, no good. Davis puts it up. No good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny comes down with it. Lindsay bringing it down, sideline. Megan Bokas puts up a three. No good. And we've got a foul on Samantha Rischitelli. It's Sam's first. Team first. Grana Quillich back in for Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Baypath breaks it. And it's knocked out of bounds. It will remain Baypath ball. Kayla Davis inbound. Goes inside. That's Naylin Koo. Puts it up, no good. Coates with it. Scrambling on the floor. And we got a timeout, Baypath. So with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the third quarter, Baypath with a 7-point lead. So far in this third period. So just a reminder, Saturday night, 5:30 game time. The Booster Club will be hosting the Harlem Superstars. Tickets are $10 at the door. Get them in advance by contacting either myself or Sheila at the superintendent's office for $9 a piece. Always a fun time. Some of the players for the Dream Team, Lindsay Bennett will be playing. I know Chief Mark Smith is playing. Rumor has it Sheila is playing. Sheila LeBlanc. Out Brookfield with the steal. And Baypath steals it back. Paulus on the drive. Alexis travels. Almost got away with it. Judging by the smile on her face, I think she knew. Ooh. High screen set by Serenity Ayala. Megan Bokas drives to the corner. Kelly Dage inside to Ayala. Gets tied up. Jump ball. Christina Pink in for Kiera Coates. Now Brookfield inbound. Focus. Quilich. Back to Megan. Inside the three. No good. Brianna Quilich. Skies for the rebound. Pink came down with it. Madison Paulus. Tried to go inside to Pink, and we got a foul. That foul was on Brianna Quilich. That's her first. Christina Pink. First one is no strong, no good. Sydney Messenger coming in for Serenity Ayala. Emily Wong Cam in for Bay Path. Pink at the line, going to get one more. Dips. Shoots. No good. Kelly Days rebound. Sandwich Telly. Kelly Days. Kelly comes around a screen by Sydney Messenger. Brianna Quilich at the high post. Brianna tries to drive and gets held. Fouls on Madison Paulus. That's her first. Lady Indians will get the ball underneath their own hoop. Ball goes to Kelly Days. No good. Pink with the rebound. Ooh, we're going to travel. Emily Wong Cam got her feet tied up and travel. Sydney Messenger bringing it up. Calls a play. Comes off a Kelly Day screen. Comes back to right. Looking to go back door. Ooh. Tries to get it to Brianna Quilich, and it goes out of bounds. Bay Path inbound. Now Brookfield in their 1-2-1-1 press. Alexis over to Paulus. And we're going to block by Kelly Days. That's Kelly's second. Team third. 42.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bay Path with a 7-point lead. Pink from the foul line, no good. Brianna Quilich. Back to Sydney Messenger. Sydney looking for a screen. Sydney gets hit. Actually, Sam did. Fouls on Madison Paulus. That's her second. Team 6. Focus to inbound. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Lady Indians ball. Brianna Quilich. Paulus to Alexis on the drive. No good. Batted around. It's going to be North Brookfield ball. Bay Path pulling the pressure back a little bit, but still playing man-to-man. Ooh. Sandwich Kelly fires long range. It's no good. So our score here at the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium is the Bay Path Minutemen 24, the Lady Indians of North Brookfield 17. So our score at the end of 3 quarters is 24-17, Bay Path. Bay Path well under their seasonal average of 48.5 points per game, but doing what they normally do on defense, holding teams down as they've held teams to 26.5 points. North Brookfield also below their scoring average of 35 points a game, 35.9. And they've given up a seasonal average of 34.9. So throw those stats out the window. Bay Path to start the second half. It's Pink at the foul line and she gets fouled. Sydney Messenger picks up her 3rd foul. So for the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger, Sam Riccitelli, Megan Bokus, Brianna Quilzic, and Kelly Dage. For Bay Path, it's Christina Pink. It's the first. Alexis Afriye. What else we got out there? Megan Paulus, Kayla Davis, and Emily Wong Cam. Pink misses the second. Batted around. Bokus gets it. Batted away, but gets it back. Sam Riccitelli gets it. Try to get it to Ayala. Wong Cam can't get it. And we got a foul. It's on Emily Wong Cam. That's her 3rd. So Bay Path starting to pick up, and it's a 1-1. Serenity Ayala going to the line, going to shoot 1-1. Serenity dips, shoots, no strong. Bay Path with the rebound. Paulus looking ahead, holds on to it. They give her the lane, she drives, no good, but Pink the rebound at the Alexis. Pulls her back out. Paulus at the top of the circle. Pink at the high post. Backdoor to Alexis, no good, but Emily Wong Cam lays it in. That's Emily's first bucket of the second half. Megan Bokus gets trapped. Kelly Dage inside of Brianna Quillich, puts it up. Ball gets deflected. Shirley Ayala saves it. Sam Riccitelli no good. Brianna Quillich puts it back up and in. Brianna's first bucket of the night. Alexis for 2. That's her first points of the night. Ayala comes around the screen, puts up a 3, no good. Pink the rebound to Paulus. Paulus with it. Goes to Davis. And to go inside to Wong Cam. Davis for 3. Short. Ayala with the rebound. Comes out of the pack. Looks behind her. Serenity. Sam Riccitelli. Got it. Sam for 2. Her first points of the second half. Brookfield trying to press. Alexis with it. Now Brookfield in the 1-2-2. Goes to the high post. Wong Cam gets to put the ball down. Travels. Maddie DiDonato and Lindsay Schimmelpenny in for the Lady Indians, replacing Kelly Dage and Brianna Quilzic. North Brookfield still clinging. Bay Path up by 7. Sam Riccitelli, Megan Bokus. Megan drives, gets it blocked. It will stay North Brookfield ball. Maddie DiDonato to inbound. Bokus from the corner, long. Lindsay with the rebound, no good. Pink with the rebound. Actually, that's Coates, Kiara Coates, back in the ball game. Bay Path taking the time. Goes to Coates. Wasovich back in for 3. Round rim and out. Ball put back up. It's no good, but we got a foul. Foul's on Madison DiDonato. That's her first. Oskovich gets it blocked. Long cam underneath, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny battles, and it's going to stay Bay Path ball. UConn women having a rough night tonight. They're only up 30-7 at the end of the first. Long cam lays it up and in. Lindsay, no good. Oh, we got a foul. That foul's on Lindsay Schimmelpenny. That's her first. DiDonato with her second. Sydney Messenger in the game. And we're going to shoot 1 and 1. Madison Paulus at the line. Madison averaging 9.4 points a game. Hits the first. Bay Path extending the lead to 10 now. Paulus. Got it. 4 for Paulus in the half, 9 in the game, so she's just about at her average. Sydney Messenger. Crossover dribble goes to the corner. Tries to get inside, but she's fouled. That's Alexis Afrihi. That's her second. And we're going to be shooting the rest of the night. We'll be right back here again Friday night as Lady Indians will be hosting the Eagles of St. Mary's. Sydney hits the first. Her first point of the second half. Varsity game will tip off at 6:30. JV's exciting young team will be playing at 5. Sydney hits the second one. Now Brookfield trying to make a run here. Paulus goes inside the Coates. Sydney Messenger gets the turnover. Goes to Sam Riccitelli. Tries to get it Bocus. Sydney Messenger turns down like a long range three. Can't get the ball inside. Paulus comes up. Alexis drives, and we get a foul. Fouls on Sydney Messenger, that's her fourth. And she's got the first one. Alexis dips, shoots, squeezes it in. Bay Path going back to quarter court man-to-man. Sydney gets up ahead of steam. Serenity Ala for the corner, still strong. Paulus with the rebound. Up ahead, looks for Alexis. Alexis pulls it back out. Inside the Coates, head and shoulder fake by Lindsay. Plays it up and in. Kiera Coates, her first points of the second half. And the Lady Indians call timeout. So once again, our next game for the Lady Indians will be this coming Friday as they'll be hosting the St. Mary's Lady Eagles. 6:30 start for the Varsity. JV's tip off at 5. North Brookfield then hits the road for 3 straight. Tuesday, January 15th, 5 o'clock start at David Prouty. Thursday the 17th at Quabog, 6:30 start, and Friday the 25th, as they will be traveling to Worcester to face the Eagles of St. Mary's. The next time they'll be home will be Monday, January 28th, as they'll be hosting the Lady Wolverines of Leicester High. The NBHS boys will also be on the road Friday as they travel to Richland Street in Worcester and tangle with the Eagles of St. Mary's. They'll also be at Prouty next Tuesday at 6:30 as part of the doubleheader. They will then return home next Friday night, January 18th. They'll be hosting the Crusaders of Notre Dame Fitchburg. Focus. Waskovich with the steal. 36-23, Bay Path extending their lead to 13. 3.5 minutes to go. Emily Wong Kam drives, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny shut her down and gets the rebound. Lindsay with a very good defensive game tonight. And it's lost out of bounds. It will be Bay Path ball. Wallace with it. So now Brookfield's playing man now. Coates blocked by Ayala. It's going to stay Bay Path ball. Emily Wong Kam. A 2 on the inbounds. Serenity Ayala drives, puts it up and in. Serenity Ayala, those are her first points in the second half. After having 6. Serenity with the steal, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Kiara Coates with the foul, that's her third. Serenity Ayala going to the line, shooting 2. Puts the first one in. Two and a half minutes to go. North Brookfield trying to make a run here. Ayala, round the rim and in. Ball goes into Waskovich, back to Paulus. Back to Waskovich. Alexis drives, lays it in. Cross court to Sam Richitelli. Sam driving, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Bay Path ball. 2:09 left to go in the game, the fourth quarter. Alexis off a screen. Goes all the way, lays it up and in. All batted around. Wasovich with the steal. Bad to Alexis, back to Wasovich, lays it up and in. Mikhail Waskovich. Serenity Ayala. Megan Bokus, back to Ayala. Goes baseline. Loses it out of bounds. Brianna Klozic's in for Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Now Brookfield playing man, full court. Wasovich ahead of it. Megan Bokus comes down with it, gets it stolen by Wong Kam. Goes to the hoop, lays it up and in, and she's fouled. Emily Wong Kam. That foul's on Sydney Messenger, and that's 5 for Sydney. Rebecca Miner checking in. Cam completes the 3-point play. That's 9 for Wong Cam in the second half for a total of 13. It's a big night for her. Serenity Ayala drives the lane. Makes it. Bay Path. Bringing it up. Wallace drives the lane. It's good. Sam Riccitelli back to Mina. It goes out of bounds. It will be Bay Path ball. 46.4 seconds to go. Bay Path up 49-29. Wallace drives the lane. We got an offensive foul. That's 3 on Paulus. No shots on that one. Ayala bringing it up. Megan Bocas. Jab goes to Ayala off her leg. It's going to be Lady Indians ball. 27 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Paulus checks out. Focus. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. Stay Lady Indians ball. Sam Riccitelli to Brianna Quillets. Head and shoulder fake. Goes by. Lays it up. No good. She gets fouled. Kiera Coates. It's Kiera's fourth. And Brianna will be going to the line for 2. Brianna misses the first. Brianna misses the second. Ball goes to the corner. Davis, no good. Bay Path with the rebound. Davis, no good. Pink lays it up and in. Christina Pink. So our final score here from the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School is Bay Path 51, North Brookfield 29. To run down the scoring. For Bay Path, Nikhil Wasevich with 8. Alexis Afriyi, 8. Kiera Coates with 6. Emily Wong Cam with 13, 9 of them in the second half. Madison Paulus with 11. And Christina Pink with 3 for a total of 51. For the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger with 7. Samantha Riccitelli with 4. Lindsay Schimmelpenny with 2. Brianna Quilzich with 2. Serenity Ayala with 12. And Kelly Dage with 2. So our next game here on LPAC will be Friday night at 6:30 as the Lady Indians take on the Lady Eagles of St. Mary's. A 6:30 start. Again, sometimes they start a little early. JVs will be tipping off at 5 o'clock. So our final here from the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium is the Bay Path Minutemen 51 and the North Brookfield Lady Indians 29. And we'll see you Friday night.